Yo, what's going on, YouTube, and welcome back to Goal Line Hockey. It's your boy Kevin Forte. Guys, we're getting a lot of jerseys released here over the last couple of days, probably right before the holiday season, so I guess it makes sense. They're trying to get some extra bucks going into 2022, and we're seeing some jerseys here released as they build up the hype for the 2022 Stadium Series game at Nissan Stadium between the Nashville Predators, the home team, against the visiting Tampa Bay Lightning. This is a divisional rivalry from last season that we're going to see kind of reignite this year. Obviously, they aren't in the same division this year, but in the last year Central Division, they played a lot together, and they started to build up a little bit of a hatred. And I think it's going to make for a good game here in Nashville. Now, this is obviously the NHL's attempt at adding more games in the South, outdoor games. We've seen plenty of games in New York, Boston, Minnesota, Chicago, Pittsburgh, Detroit. We've seen all those northeastern areas get plenty of outdoor games. Now we're starting to see games in the South. We saw Carolina last year. We've seen a couple of outdoor games out in California, in Vegas last year, in Tahoe. I know it's not necessarily the same thing, but now they're going to Nashville in the Midwest, and I think this is a great opportunity for the NHL to expand its fan base and see how much of a draw a game like this could be in the Midwest. So I think Nashville, it was a great location, a great opportunity for the NHL, but there is some problems here, and the biggest thing for the Predators, honestly, is their jerseys. So we're going to be going over that. So we're going to start off with the ugliest jersey I think I've ever seen. I've read people in the comments on different posts and stuff like that. Nobody likes this Nashville jersey. And when I first saw it, honestly, I saw this put out. I thought it was a shirt. I thought it was like a long sleeve shirt that they were trying to sell. And I was like, all right, well, what's the jersey? No, that is the jersey itself. Absolutely awful. Huge missed opportunity for the Predators. The problem is the Predators have such an iconic logo that I'm not really sure why they have been straying away from that. We saw in the Winter Classic against the Dallas Stars down in Texas. Again, that's another different location. They had Nashville Predators written across the front. No logo at all. And we're seeing them kind of do this same thing here. This jersey's worse than that Winter Classic jersey, and I hated the Winter Classic jersey. At least the Winter Classic, it had those nice shoulder patch logos, the heritage-looking Predator. This doesn't even have that. You're looking at the jersey right now. It's a Navy jersey, which Predators fans have been waiting for so long. So the fans got what they wanted, except there's the Nashville guitar pick with the 3 stars in the middle for Nashville, or for Tennessee. And you know what it says behind it? My favorite Predator slogan, Smashville. That could be taken in many different ways, and that is just one of the many reasons this jersey will get berated. Nashville is known to be a party city, so I guess it makes sense to be Smashville. But I think what they're going after is obviously the wrecking the cars before games and stuff like that, taking that angle. But let's be honest, people are definitely going to take it a different way. Looking at the jersey itself, the actual jersey, in terms of the arm sleeves, I like the sleeves. You have that, it's not even just yellow, it's almost like a shiny gold look. I do like that. I don't like the navy numbering inside of that yellow bars on each side. I'm not a huge fan of that. Again, kind of looks like a football jersey. The back, you have the yellow lettering on the back for the names, and then white lettering, a white font for the numbers. Again, it's just a lot going on. I don't hate it, but probably the one thing I do hate about the style of the jersey is the numbers on the sleeves. I don't like it being white like that. I don't think it really stands out. It kind of blends in. It's going to be hard to see the names or the numbers from the side. It's not really going to happen. Obviously, the front of the jersey is disgusting. We're not seeing that iconic Predators logo or even the one from the Winter Classic. If they did that, this would have been a way better jersey. It still would have looked like pajamas, but it would have looked a little bit better. And obviously, they are trying this. The last 2 times they've made outdoor jerseys, they're trying to I don't know if they're mocking or, giving credit to the Montreal Canadiens because they constantly are having that weird bar in the middle of the jersey at the crest. They seem to have an obsession with that right now in Nashville. And missed opportunity big time. Again, the guitar pick, it's a nice logo on the side. Not great. And the numbering, you don't even have that nice guitar string numbering like we see on the regular uniform. So it's just a downgrade from everything that the Predators have had. So I just don't like this jersey. If I had to give it 1 being terrible, 10 being the best, I'd have to give this jersey, honestly, like a 2.4. I don't think I've ever given a rating that low. This is borderline as bad as that Red Wings practice jersey reverse retro last year. And honestly, I think that was even better than this jersey. This is just so bad in so many different ways. Missed opportunity for the Predators. I hope they lose this game. With that said, let's be a little bit more optimistic on this side. We're taking a look at the Tampa Bay Lightning. And I'm already rooting for the Tampa Bay Lightning for this game because they have the better jersey by a mile. And this is a jersey, again, I'm not a huge fan of the front. It says Bolts, but we've seen the Lightning do this before. This isn't the first time they've done that. But they added a couple of little twists to it. You look at the font for the B and the S. It kind of has that lightning bolt kind of sticking out of the top and bottom. I think that looks good, actually. And it kind of reflects the actual logo. You could kind of see the logo in the wording. So I do like that. The best part of this jersey, though, it's the bottom trimming. The way they did this is very, very interesting. So basically what they are doing here, and I'll show pictures of it throughout the video. For the bottom half, we've seen other teams do this. We remember the Avalanche did the Colorado Rockies. They had some weird little design on the trim of the jersey. And now we're seeing the Lightning use a lightning bolt on that bottom half of the uniform. I think that's a really nice touch, very unique. And it actually works. I think normally I wouldn't like this because it takes up a lot of space and doesn't really fit. But with the way the bolts is going across diagonally, it actually fits on the jersey quite nicely. And they did the same thing for the sleeves as well. So very nice touch. And it's not too in your face, but it's a modern look that I think will play well in terms of jersey sales. I think they will do well selling this jersey for the Lightning, not only because they have a big fan base, but I think non-Lightning fans will pick this jersey up, especially considering the competition. It's kind of laughable. Looking at the back of the jersey, it's pretty basic. You have, obviously, this is a mostly white uniform. You have the blue lettering on the back for the name as well as the numbering. The numbering does have that little bit of a lightning touch to it, which you'll see in some of the pictures here. Another really nice touch as well. The numbering on the sleeves, it fits. It's blue. You could see it very clearly and very vividly. Looks really nice. Again, the one knock I have on this jersey is the fact that they had to use bolts. I don't like that word mark. I'm not a huge fan of that. I usually rip teams apart for that. But at least the Lightning didn't just use a script or a weird font and then throw it on, like Tampa did, or like Nashville did. They actually added a little bit of a touch to it. So, with that said, not the best jersey in the world, but I think I just like this jersey so much because of how bad the Predators missed out on their opportunity. This isn't a bad uniform. I mean, would I have rather seen Thunderbug's head on the jersey? Yeah, probably, but kind of seems like something that the Blue Jackets would do with Stinger, and that's pretty much it. We're not really going to see that too much. But other than that, the Lightning, again, they could have just threw on their classic logo. That would have worked just fine. But I like that they went back to something we've seen in the past, bringing back bolts. And we've seen that on 2 different jerseys. Now this will be the 3rd Tampa Bay Lightning jersey to have that bolts running across diagonally. And I think it looks actually pretty clean. So guys, let me know what you think of these jerseys. Oh shit, I have to give a rating. So the rating on the Tampa Bay jersey, much higher than the, I think, 2.4 I gave for the Nashville one. Much better rating here for the Tampa Bay Lightning. This jersey, It's not necessarily a 9. Again, because of that diagonal word mark, it takes away the possibility of it being a 9 or above in my book. But I'm going to give it an 8.6. I think there is a lot of opportunity for this jersey. It's not better than their classic road jersey, but it's something different, and it doesn't deviate far from what we've seen from the Lightning in the past, but it's different enough, especially with that bottom part. That's really the selling part of this jersey for me. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. What do you think of these jerseys? Guys, this jersey will be worn on February 26th at Nissan Stadium, the home of the Tennessee Titans. So this will be a football stadium where you see an outdoor game between your ugly Nashville Predators and the defending Stanley Cup champion, Tampa Bay Lightning. Guys, as always, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you again next time.